We are recording. How we doing, guys? Welcome back. Mates, Movies and Malts, the live return. How are
Hi,
we, guys? We
everybody.
good?
Good, mate. How are
Very
you?
good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling very Eminem. Guess who's back? Or Eminem, as we once tried to call this pod.
They look Jack Grealish.
Aye, us Mates, Movies and Midlife Crises. Guys, listen, it's been obviously, we're always still in touch, but we've not done any of this for a long time. There's been babies born, there's been heart conditions, there's been new jobs, there's been all sorts of stuff going on, and I think it's just we've all fallen away from it a little bit. But I'm excited to get back to it because I've really, really missed it. I don't know about you guys.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, very much so, man.
It's been a podcast-shaped hole in my life, and I'm hoping you boys can fill it.
I've been filling your holes for a long, long time, mate. But listen, what we're going to do today is just settle easily, nicely back into things. We're going to record on our new format, our new Teams format with our lovely live backgrounds. There's going to be some updates to follow, guys. We're going to be making some changes to the pod. We're really going to try and give it some oomph, I think, this year, aren't we? We're going to try and put some welly behind it and see if we can't actually find a bit of an audience and start talking to people other than just us three.
Yes,
and Al.
Yeah.
The worst thing about this is we're all in the same house, we're all just in different rooms.
Exactly, it's a big house. What we're going to do is we're going to start with a wee hoff. Now, as I say, there'll be some updates to follow, guys. We're going to start getting some full episodes out again shortly. But today we're going to just see if we can get our swing back in. Do you know what I mean? See if we can get our handicap back down. So, guys, you may or may not remember it's a golfing term, Jordan. It's a golfing term. What I wanted to do was just kind of go back over the old agenda. I don't know if you remember it. People haven't watched us for a fair while, so they might not be used to it either. So what we're going to talk about, very, very quick, kind of short episode about normally the recent stuff that's been going in the world of geek and movies and TVs and games and whatever else. But then I think we'll have a bit of a shorter look back window, look back window than the normal what's going on this week. So it's a loose guideline. I don't want anything that you watched in 2017, but let's have a wee chat about what we've been looking at. All right. So we're going to start off, and Stefan, you're at the top of my screen, so you're going to go first. So the last little while, what's your best new watch? And I want a TV show and I want a movie. What have you watched recently that's blown your socks off?
Yeah, so best new watch for TV shows, really, really easy one. I don't know if either of you watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Nah.
Not yet.
New Game of Thrones one.
Literally cancelled my Now TV subscription like the day before it came out, and I just can't even ask him back to it.
Oh man, it is phenomenal. It is all the things I loved about Game of Thrones before they ruined it by just making it all about dragons and fight scenes. It's just brilliant dialogue, really interesting characters, really likable characters, also really detestable characters. And just like this lovely, short, quick story. I think it was 6 or 7 episodes. Back to that whole like week to week thing, which killed me, especially when one of the episodes was like 29 minutes long or something, which felt like really get shortchanged. Like I think we've been spoiled by the new like system with streaming where they like either drop an entire show or do it in like batches.
Yeah.
But no, it's so good, man. Please watch it when you get a chance. Like the new TV show, it's got to be that. It's better than anything else that I've seen since we wrapped up, I think.
So a few people had been watching it and they said it was really, really good. I think George R.R. Martin's had a lot more control over it, which is why it's been so good. It's not just been given away to other people to write and direct and stuff. So for what I've heard, it's meant to be amazing, but I'll wait for it to come out in video.
On VHS.
Yeah, he shit talks House of the Dragon a lot.
It's
shite. It's
I
fucking
really like
shite.
I totally disagree. I think it's really, really good. Again, I think it's more grown up and a little bit more like what I liked from Game of Thrones, and not just it just became so silly towards the end of the main series. But I have heard lots of positive things about Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But I think the best thing you've watched since, I mean, we're talking over a year since we were doing this regularly. That's big, man. So I'm looking forward to watching that. What about?
And I'm looking forward to the continuation of it because there's going to be another season. There has to be.
Well, there's 3 books, so there's 3 Duncan Egg books. So I think Aye, they're short stories.
Yeah.
For us uneducated people.
Listen, if they can turn The Hobbit into 3 movies, they can turn this into a hell of a lot of series. Take a leaf out of the book of The Walking Dead. What about films, Steve? What have you watched recently?
But I'm scratching my head. I feel like I haven't watched enough new stuff. And that's something we can talk about whenever we move on to another subject later on. But I'm going to go with Predator Badlands. If you all remember, I loved Prey. I thought it was amazing. It was the Predator movie I'd always wanted to be made.
You loved that enough to say on camera that was better than Predator?
Yeah, I stand by it. Stand by it. Yeah, because I actually came up with the idea for Prey about 10 years before they made it. I just wasn't given any credit for it, but that's fine. But no, this being, I think I really like the idea in Prey of just the Predator being just the bad guy, just like throughout, treat him like a monster. So I didn't think I was going to enjoy this that much because obviously the Predator's the protagonist and it tries to make him relatable. But yeah, I thought it worked brilliant. The guy that's playing, it kills me. I've forgotten the Predator's name. That's going to come back to me when we're not recording. But the guy that played, yeah, all the Predators have got names in this in Predator Badlands. This one, but so whoever played him, he was amazing, and Elle Fanning, fantastic, absolutely.
Just tremendous.
I won't go into like
the 2 characters as well. She played the young Tyrone Yang, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, she's exceptional. I won't go into too much detail about what she's doing in it or anything like that if you are going to watch it. In fact, sorry, Jordan, you've seen it. Have you finished it yet?
Nah, I've still only watched the first half of it, which is a shame because I do want to go back and watch it, but I just don't have the motivation to do it.
That's a shame. I remember you saying you weren't overawed by it.
I mean, it was good. The pieces that I've seen so far were really, really good. I think one of the reasons is the ending gets spoiled for me, so I'm not in a rush to go back and see what happened between the middle and the end.
It just does. It can really, especially see when you can just about bear it for a like if it's something that the ending's predictable or whatever. But see if it's a film that you've been excited about, or if it's even worse if it's a TV series, and somebody spoils the ending and you've got like 8 hours to watch to get to an ending that you already know. Do you know what I mean? It does really, really kill it. I think why we are so careful. We always have tried to be quite careful with spoilers on the pod. You know, having a quick look there. There's a Predator I believe called Deck, and it's
Deck's the main guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Demetrius Kolo Amatangi, which I'm delighted I managed to get that out in one go there. But I don't recognise him for anything, so I'm not familiar. But we need
name doesn't ring a bell.
Do you know, just thinking about that, the other thing that I've not watched yet, which we were all excited about last year, was Alien After Earth.
So good.
Have you not seen it?
I've still not watched it.
It's really good, man.
How much did I go on about the last Alien film that I can't even remember the name of just now?
Romulus.
That's the one. I was beating that drum something terrible, and I've still not went and watched it. I actually clocked it on Disney Plus the other day, and I really, really need to watch it. So, that's
you came in your life that distracted you.
Heart failure. So I'm going to get back and watch it. Jordan, best TV show, best movie of the last wee while.
Best TV show I've watched in the last wee while was His and Hers with John Barnthal and Tessa Thompson. Absolutely amazing. The twist in it at the end was phenomenal. Like, so good. Never saw it coming. Sat agog.
Aghast.
It was absolutely phenomenal. So good. John Barnthal was brilliant in it. Tessa Thompson was brilliant in it. Everybody else was great in it as well. It was really well cast. It was really well written. And if you've not seen it, definitely get it on the list. Very, very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
We've been looking for something to watch together, and I've went past that a few times on Netflix. I think it's probably
a good wee one shot. It's all wrapped up at the end of it. They're not leaving it open. It's just a one and done season, and I'm absolutely really? I'm here for it. I don't need them to leave it on cliffhangers and stuff. They wrap it all up. It's all good. It was really, really good.
Where would you say, because we've touched previously on things like the best ever mini series, and for me it's like Chernobyl by Miles is the best like one-off thing, but things like that, things like Band of Brothers,
Yeah.
a British one a few years ago, if you remember it, Russell T Davies done It's a Sin, about the AIDS
Yes.
crisis in the 80s and stuff,
Yeah.
which for me was just phenomenal. Where does it sit? Is it
Queen
right up there
Gambit's
with
a really good one.
Queen's Gambit's a great one, yeah.
I mean, it's not Chernobyl level, but it is as a one-off whodunit thriller. It's definitely up there with some of the best ones that I've seen.
How many times during it does John Bernthal say, "Let me tell you something"?
I think he only says it about 4 or 5 times.
Aye, it's I do love him, but that's have you seen that meme?
Yeah.
Where he does it all the time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something,
Let me tell you
Ray.
something.
Aye, and then another thing that he's in that's coming out soon, Daredevil season 2. I think he's back in it, and Karen's
Jessica
back.
Jones is back.
She is. I love Jessica Jones. I loved the show. I thought it was great.
It was one of the best Marvel
Yeah,
TV shows
season
they've done.
one was brilliant.
Tremendous.
Season one
two
was
was great as
amazing.
well.
I didn't like. I couldn't get into season 2 all that much.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. The only one, the only show that of those that I thought was really bad was Iron Fist. I thought Luke Cage season 1 was good, but it fell away when Mahershala Ali went.
Yeah, you traded in like a really great villain for like a really mediocre one.
Captain
really
Vanilla.
disappointing.
It's because they were trying to fucking shoehorn them all in to do that. What was the one with they were a group? What were they called again?
Defenders.
The Defenders.
Yeah,
Aye.
Defenders.
Couldn't defend a fucking bad rating.
Should have been amazing. Had one good episode.
I tell you, it was it was Danny Rand that fucked it for them all. That was just the worst character ever.
The decision making.
The main thing that killed me about that though is that so they had all of those TV shows, they had all those showrunners, they had all those like writers, and they went, "Do you know who we should give the Defenders to? The guys that did Iron Fist."
Aye, yes. Let's make Iron Fist the main character. No, he's the worst one. It's the worst show. It's the one everybody hates. Like
terrible.
What are you doing? But anyway, we've kind of digressed a wee bit. But I'm quite excited for season 2 of Born Again. But I felt like season 1 kind of petered out a wee bit. But I'm quite excited for season 2.
Yes.
Film, Jordan. You watched any good films recently?
Best film I've seen, and I don't want to go into all the backlash about it and stuff. I just want to appreciate it for what it actually was. But I swear, is probably one of the best films I'm going to see this year. It was absolutely amazing.
It was.
Aye. It was just so good, man. Like minutes you were crying, and then literally seconds later you're pissing yourself laughing because he's just went and said something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he goes down to Nottingham to get the wee device that helps him out and stuff, and he says, "Can I keep it?" And it just fucking breaks your heart, man. It's absolutely amazing. I don't think you've seen it yet, Steph, have you?
No, I've not seen it, man.
So I was saying one of the slogans earlier on. I'll not repeat it on this, but S for milk. S for milk.
Makes movies and funk. See, the thing is, so first and foremost, I thought that the boy that played him, Robert Aramayo, I thought should have got the Oscar. He didn't even get a nomination because it's a small film in the UK. But I mean, it's independent. I know, but they still do break through sometimes. And there's obviously so many films get nominated now. I just thought it was criminal. I knew he was going to win the BAFTA by a mile, 5 miles. You're right, Jordan. We'll not go into the controversial stuff about it now, but I think we should talk about it at some point. We're a Scottish pod, and the fact is, I don't know about you guys, but certainly everybody that I went to school with grew up with that documentary. Like everybody in Scotland knows who Johnny Davidson is. Yep. Like he is known, and we all know for an absolute fact that he's a good person. Like that's a man that's been through hell, and I just think it's utterly disgusting how he's been hung out to dry. And I think it's so poor. But no, focusing on the film, it's phenomenal. It's funny. It's heartbreaking, so and the performance of Peter Mullen. How good is Peter Mullen? He's brilliant in everything, but he's phenomenal in this. It's right up there with his best. So honestly, Stefan, it's on Netflix now, man.
I definitely want to see it again. It's just finding the time.
Don't watch it hungover.
No,
you need to be in a good mood. You need to be in good spirits to watch it. Do not watch it hungover. It'll ruin your fucking life.
100%. That's excellent advice.
For myself, best TV show.
For myself, TV show. So I'm only halfway through it now because it's not finished yet. But Paradise season 2.
Yes.
It's brilliant. It's
so good.
one of the few shows on TV just now that I think is trying to do things a wee bit differently. Like, so they've done one season and it's all set in a bunker, and it starts out as a murder
Spoilers.
mystery and evolves into what it evolves into. And I'm obviously going to try and avoid spoilers. And then season 2 starts and it's totally different, but it's still brilliant. It's still good characters. And specifically, and again, I won't go into any of the details, but specifically episode 4 of it, I think it was episode 4, wasn't it?
The one in the diner?
Yes. With Shailene Woodley's like the kind of main character in that episode and the few before it. It's as good as anything. It's as good an episode of TV as any other series has done. I think it's phenomenal. It doesn't try and overcomplicate things as a TV show. It's not trying to be the best written TV show, highbrow notes. It's entertaining. It's good fun. It's funny in places. You like the characters. It's got a good few twists up its sleeve. We've got Monday's episode to watch once we finish recording tonight.
We were going to watch it tonight.
So did we. So as soon as we finish this, that's what we're going to watch. But Paradise season 2 and episode 4, honestly, it's as good as anything has to offer. And TV, I would have gone for I Swear actually, but it just felt it was a wee bit further back because I watched it, I think before Christmas. But we watched a film a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago actually, just last week, with Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, Song Song Blue.
You were talking about this last week.
So good, man. It's a music biopic, right? And it's about Neil Diamond, kinda, but it's a music biopic based on an impersonator of Neil Diamond that just got huge in his local town, and he partnered up with this girl, and she became his wife. It's none of this is spoilers, but it's just about him and his wife, and they went by. He was called Lightning, and so he called her Thunder, but in typical male fashion, they started saying Lightning and Thunder instead of Thunder and Lightning, which I thought was funny. But no, honestly, it's really, really good. The first hour feels relatively kind of formulaic. Oh, it's a biopic. It's fine, good performances and stuff. And the second hour is just brilliant. It honestly just totally takes a wee bit of a left turn. And Kate Hudson, like, obviously the Oscars have just been. I haven't seen every performance on that list, but I'm really disappointed she didn't win Best Actress because she was phenomenal in it. And I didn't really think Kate Hudson could act, but my God, she's amazing. Hugh Jackman. He's just him, and it's fine. It's Wolverine singing songs. But Kate Hudson's just phenomenal in it. So, Song Blue, watch it.
Fair enough.
Neither of you's watched it yet, no?
Nah.
No. It feels like there's going to be a lot of singing in it. I don't know if I'm into that.
There kind of is, but it's not a musical. So it's not like Les Mis. It's a biopic, so it's like your Rays and your Rocketmans and stuff like that. And it's honestly, it's really, really good. Say again.
Hugh Jackman was in that as well, wasn't
he? He was well remembered.
Well, no,
what was he in?
Les Mis.
Oh, I thought you meant Rocketman, or I was trying to remember who he was in that.
Sean.
Imagine he turned up next to Elton John.
And pulled his claws out and cut his fucking head off.
Elton John. Best recent rewatch, Stefan, is back round to you. So TV and film, again, same idea.
Okay. Why have I not? Oh, sorry, I take notes, but for some reason I've not wrote down the film. It was a wee while back, but I just want to bring up again. Sorry?
Is it because you wrote them on the ceiling?
Must have, No, it was a while ago. I went and watched Dogma in the cinema when it came out. They did the anniversary thing. We've not recorded any time since then, so any opportunity for me to talk about that film still holds up. It's an absolute masterpiece. I love that film so much. Got to watch it with someone that hadn't seen it before, and they loved it as well. So it's not even just like a rose-tinted glasses thing. It's just that fucking good, and it's just that funny. But I think I've talked about that film enough times. Just the amount of just amazing performances and how good Ben Affleck is in just this mental fucking joke of a movie, and there's no reason for him to act this much, and he's just great.
Is he going to have fallen on from that? There's no reason for Dogma to be so well written. See, when it gets into the serious stuff, it's like so many levels above the type of film that it's trying to be. Do you know what I mean?
Dogma
When
is
like,
the onion of movies.
aye, exactly. Cake
So
at
many
layers.
layers.
So good,
Yeah.
man. And what about TV, Steve?
I'm watching Andor again, back in season 1. That's quickly becoming my favourite piece of Star Wars media. It's just fucking flawless. Sorry for swearing. No, it's absolutely
Mate, we were
amazing.
shouting Spunk for milk a few minutes ago. Like, monetization is
That's
gone
fair.
already.
Hey, fair enough. I don't think they demonetize you for that though. Not for Spunk.
Some people pay you for it.
So working through Andor season 1, I'm going to watch season 2 as well. Usually watching Paradise new episode. I'm going to watch episode 10 of season 1. If you've seen that, that is the episode called One Way Out. Just fucking probably the best episode of season 1. So I'm looking forward to that.
But for me, that was by miles the standout of season 1.
Yeah.
So it is a great show. I think best bit of Star Wars media is a stretch. Like I don't think it comes close to Empire Strikes Back or anything like that, or anything in the original trilogy. But it is very good.
Therefore,
What did you say there, Jordan?
Phantom Menace.
Well, Phantom Menace is the best, but as you're well aware.
Staunch defender.
Jordan, best rewatch TV and movie.
Best movie rewatch was all the Scream films. We recently went to see Scream 7, and that was a film that was about an hour and a half long, and I didn't get any money back at the end of it, so that wasn't great. So to cheer ourselves up, we went back and watched all the old ones and had a great time.
Nice. We know how big a fan you are.
Aye, even I love Scream, right? I love the franchise, but even I struggled with Scream 7. It was a reach, man. It was a contractual obligation. Fucking, there was barrels bent over, and they just had to pay whatever they had to pay to get it done. Scream 8, I believe, is already in production, so fuck knows how they're going to rescue this.
It's going to be a sad day when the Scary Movies films surpass the Scream films in terms of quality.
It will surpass it this year. I guarantee you, Scary Movie will surpass Scream 7.
Oh, there you go.
See, when you say you go back and watch the old Scream films, are you watching just 1, 2, and 3, or are you watching the newer trilogy?
Normally the go-to is 1, 2, 3, but we went 1 to 6. We done all of them.
Did you include? Do you remember the shortly lived, but I feel like you quite liked it, was the TV show? You remember they done it as a
Loved
TV
the
show?
TV show. 3 seasons they done of that as well. All kind of different stories each season. Season 1 and 2 were about the same people, and then season 3 was completely different people altogether. But I enjoyed the TV show. You couldn't get this season 3 for ages because just as that was coming out was when Weinstein get to jail, and obviously they still had the rights to it at the time. So
Miramax and all that.
Season 3 get buried, which was a bit of a shame because it was quite decent. It was a no bad story. Those 3 seasons of the TV show were better than Scream 7.
There you go. Interesting.
Telling you right now. Telling you. So that was the best movie rewatch, was all the Scream films. Best TV rewatch was... Oh no. Shit. I've lost it in my notes. 2 seconds. Smallville. Recently got added to Netflix. Started watching that again. It is atrocious, but so good, just for nostalgia reasons.
There's nothing atrocious about it.
That was atrocious, man. It's terrible.
Man, when it was out.
I loved it as well,
good.
because see, at the time I thought, wow, nothing can get better than this. I thought one Hagrid graphics were good, and then they came out with this and blew it out the water. But it's bad. But what I will say about it is the music in it is phenomenal. That is pure emo tunes all over the place. Terrible acting, terrible CGI, terrible graphics, everything terrible, but amazing at the same time.
I think that there's some of the comments on there are quite harsh about Smallville, but overall you love it. It's fast. I don't think there's any terrible acting in it. I think everybody's pretty good.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch the pilot.
Maybe the pilot, fair enough.
No, but when you see it doesn't get any better than that. The acting does not get better.
Do you know, to this day I would still have Michael Rosenbaum as one of, if not the best Lex Luthors.
Yeah,
Loved
he's
him as
great.
Lex. Loved him, man. I thought he was so good. And I do definitely agree that what was his name, Tom Welling.
Yeah.
He gets better over the series, like definitely, because he was a model, wasn't he? And I mean, fair dues, the boy was beautiful looking.
Handsome man.
But ridiculously handsome. But he definitely gets better. Do you remember when Kristen Crook that played Lana became Chun-Li?
Yes.
Remember
Oh,
that?
yes.
Yes.
I remember
Anyway.
that absolutely terrible movie that I bought my brother for Christmas as a joke. It's
Nice.
that crap.
What was it? It was Rise of Chun-Li, wasn't it? Street Fighter Rise of Chun-Li.
The Legend of Chun-Li.
The Legend of Chun-Li. Oh, it was
Chun-Li.
so bad, man. So
It's
bad. The
so
new Street
crap.
Fighter looks cool, but
I can't
The
wait for
guy, Vega was played by the guy from Black Eyed Peas.
what one?
That's
30?
the only thing I remember of that.
don't
The
even
guy
know
with the long
that.
hair.
Well, I am.
30? Apple yeah.
Oh, man. Well, that's dicey territory there. My best recent rewatch. Recently went through all the original series of Peaky Blinders for the new film coming out. I've not watched the film yet. That's out on Netflix this Friday, which we were going to go to the pictures. It just never transpired. We have a baby. But Peaky Blinders is so good, man.
Tremendous.
Just from start to
I've watched them
finish.
not that long ago as well.
How good a TV show is that? Like,
So good.
It absolutely deserves the hype that it got. Because remember how big it was. Do you know what I mean? It was such big news, but it's also, I think it started in 2013, something like that. So it's like 13, 14 years ago when it really started to get big. But it's just so good, man. Everybody in it, the acting in it's phenomenal. And Cillian Murphy, you could just watch him walk in that coat for hours, and you're endlessly entertained. So
Yep.
Peaky Blinders, and if anybody was ever watching this and hadn't watched it, you've got to watch it. It's one of those ones you can't do what Steph done with Breaking Bad and let it get to 20 years later nearly and still never have watched it.
I didn't finish Peaky Blinders.
You say again, you weren't a fan?
I didn't finish it.
Steve, man, what is going on with you? You need to finish Peaky Blinders, man.
I think they killed off a character I really liked, and I just went, nah, I'm not forgiving you for this one. And then that was it.
Fair.
Didn't watch it again.
You need to go back to it, mate. It's honestly, and the ending of the original series was brilliant. Just so good, man. So honestly, go back to it. And then the best film that I rewatched recently was on Sunday, actually, sitting slightly hungover after a wedding on Saturday, and Kirsten and Freddie went for a nap, and randomly flicking through the channels, and what did I catch the start of just as it kicked off was Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and just, oh my God.
Best Lord of the Rings film.
Yeah.
It's my favourite. Two Towers is my favourite film.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, probably mine as well.
So
I mean,
good.
the battle of Helm's Deep is just unbelievable, isn't it? I don't know. I think that I've got such a soft spot for Fellowship, and just I love the magic of Fellowship and how they set it up, and the kind of the happy start and how badly obviously things go wrong. I love Boromir, but the Two Towers is just phenomenal. I think Return of the King, although it won all the Oscars and stuff like that, I think Two Towers was slightly better. I think with Return of the King, when the Ghost Army comes in and stuff like that, it's a wee bit kind of like, all right. But as a trilogy, and funnily enough, I think we've got an upcoming episode, gents, on trilogies, so I'm sure it'll get a mention in there. But Two Towers, man, watch the full thing. Just caught the start of it, start to finish, and I tell you what, you can watch that 3 hours and it feels like half an hour.
Aye. Just when you mentioned Boromir, I just want to say you're looking very Boromirish right now.
Mate, do you know what? The end goal might end up being something like Boromir, but like just fat Boromir.
Shot to death with arrows.
I suppose that if I'm fat Boromir, that would actually make me Faramir. But it was absolutely brilliant. Games. We're going to start talking about games a bit more, guys. What are you playing now?
Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga.
Nice. Finished it when it came out. Brilliant.
Having a great time.
So good. So much fun.
Is
the Wayne enjoying it with you? She playing it with you? Brilliant.
She's having fun.
Love that. Steve?
I feel like I'm just back playing Elden Ring again because it's all I ever play. I tried because my mate was talking about it. I tried Blackout 2.0 on Call of Duty. I don't know if you remember. I absolutely loved the original Blackout. I thought it was amazing, just a lot of fun. But this is just Warzone with slightly different mechanics, so it's crap. It's absolutely terrible. So
and it's Call of Duty.
Not wasting my time with that one. It's just Call of Duty, and I feel like the game I'm spending most of my time playing is Tasty Travels on my phone. So
nice.
I don't know. I guess I'm just not going through a game.
Tasty Travels, is that the sequel to Queasy Cupcakes?
There's Tasty Travels.
Queasy Cupcakes. Ghost of Yoti, I'm on the now. So I didn't, after having the baby, I didn't turn the PlayStation on for 6 months. And so I hadn't put anything on at all. And then recently I just quite fancied getting back on it. So I did a run through of Jedi Survivor again, because I hadn't played that since it originally came out. And
tremendous.
Trying to get myself back in love with Star Wars for Mandalorian and Grogu coming out. So I've done that, and then I've rewatched some of Clone Wars and some of Rebels and stuff like that to just get the taste of Rise of Skywalker out my mouth. And that was brilliant. And I was like, what am I going to play next? And I remembered somebody had got me Ghost of Yoti for Christmas, so I fired it up, and so far it's phenomenal. It's like Tsushima was just an absolute masterpiece, and I was late to that. Yoti just is virtually the same game. Do you know what? It's literally, but just the setting. Did you both play Tsushima?
Yes.
Yeah,
back to front, upside down. One of the best games I've ever played in my life.
Have you played Yoti yet?
Nah, I was going to get it for my Christmas. Liam was going to get me it, and she's like, "You still want this?" I was like, "Nah, just patch it, because I'm not going to really get the time to fucking play it." But now it'll come onto the PlayStation Store soon, though, so I'll definitely get it when it comes on.
Aye, honestly, it is brilliant. It's so good. They've kept everything that was good about the first game. They've improved the combat and stuff like that. You can now fight with 2 swords and stuff, which is really cool. Honestly, so good.
Tremendous.
It's one of those games that I wish I'd stayed with PlayStation for. Like, it's one of the few drawbacks of having switched to Xbox.
Yeah.
Or you could be a spoiled brat like me and have both. You know.
But Daddy, I want an Xbox now.
I certainly didn't ask my daddy. Next, we're going to chat about some of the geeky news that's happened. Now, we've got a long look back window, as I said earlier on, guys. So I've picked out just some basic highlights for us to touch on, and I'm sure over the next little while we'll pick on some big bits and pieces. When we do our next episode, we're going to talk about like our highlights of 25 and what we're looking forward to in 2026 and stuff like that. So just to pick out a few things, the biggest stories that I thought in geeky news that I pulled off that very, very quick skim of Geek Tyrant that I did earlier on. Stranger Things ended end of last year, beginning of this year. Probably one of the biggest, most spoken about TV series ever. I heard somebody talking recently that said, and I couldn't really disagree with this. I think it was the movie podcast or something like that, but they said that it's hard to pick another TV show that defines the streaming generation better than Stranger Things. And I thought,
very fair. That's a very fair comment.
Point. Like, can you think of anything that's more about like the defines streaming more?
The only other thing that comes to mind is Tiger King.
That was streaming. So huge. Do you know, if I was going to do a documentary, I would maybe say Making a Murderer.
Aye, yeah.
But the Netflix documentaries is a great shout. Last Dance with Michael Jackson. They're like that genre.
Tiger King defined the pandemic more than anything else.
I suppose.
Tiger King and FIFA points.
And the Gulag. That was lockdown summed up.
Oh man.
The Goosh.
But so Stranger Things ended. Did you guys watch Stranger Things right to the end?
Yes, so much so that when I was watching the final episodes, Leanne started getting interested in it again, and she was like, "Do you want to watch it for the start?" And I was like, "Abso-fucking-lutely." Literally finished the last episode and then went straight back to season 1. It was so good, man. I really liked the ending.
So did
I liked the way they spread it out as well. I would have loved to have watched all of it in one go, but given the length of some of the episodes, I think they were very, very clever in the way they've spaced it out, especially around Christmas and New Year when lots of people are off. In the last episode being on the 1st of January, I don't know if they're going for some kind of highest rating TV show of the year for 2026 right off the bat. Very strategic.
I suppose you could get it for both years, couldn't you? Because I'm pretty sure the first episode of season 5, season 6?
5, I think it was.
5. The first episode was the most watched thing of last year, I think, on Netflix.
So I think they've been very clever in what they're doing there as well. But it was so good, man. Like, my heart was in my mouth that Steve Harrington was going to. Sorry, for anybody who hasn't seen it, where have you been? It was the biggest fucking watch show. My heart was in my mouth anytime Steve Harrington was on camera. I was terrified he was going to die because I would have set Coatbridge on fire if Steve Harrington had died.
I'm with you on that.
It was so good, man. It was an emotional roller coaster. There was fucking tears and snotters everywhere, and tying that with the time of the year as well.
The only thing I found weird was that they tried to turn Natalia Dyer, who's a really beautiful looking actress and stuff, and they tried to turn her into Rambo. And it's so true. All the memes are so spot on. It's unreal. What are they doing with her hair?
Perm was terrifying, man.
Because no matter how bad the hair was in the 80s, there's no woman that had that hair. Not one.
Probably not.
Wild.
Especially with the outfit she was wearing.
Aye, exactly that, man. It was bad, man. And the fact that they turned her into a crack shot was just straight out an 80s show. And everything. So good, man. So good. Stefan, have you never watched any of it?
I've watched every season until the last 2.
Watch them, man. The one before this, with the run
sorry, I'm talking nonsense. Was the second last season the one with Eddie?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I saw the penultimate season, but I didn't watch the finale.
Watch it. Again, go and finish that and go and finish Peaky Blinders, you absolute psychopath.
There was too much time in between the second last season and the last season. I didn't care.
What you should have done though is you should have went back to the start and then just ran all the way through.
I feel like that wouldn't have had the same effect on me, because did you think it got better as it went? Because I think season 1 is the peak and then it just gradually declines.
For me, season 3 is the best. Season 3 is my favourite season.
I genuinely think it maintained a really good level of quality the whole way through. Like, if you were doing scores out of 10 for all seasons, I don't think any season's under an 8. And I think season 4 had Eddie Munson comes in, who's phenomenal. The whole Chrissy thing, that episode was phenomenal. And then the Running Up That Hill episode is up there with the best TV episodes ever made.
I think it's amazing, and it's got loads of there's great individual episodes. I don't know. I feel like from moment to moment, I feel like season 1's got me hooked from start to finish of every single episode, whereas I feel like there was some real dips, not particularly in quality, but maybe just in momentum during the episode.
I can see that. But honestly,
I wouldn't say it was ever bad quality.
You'll not regret going back and finishing it, man. It's so good, and it's still recent enough that you should know. You've got to, man. This not completing TV shows thing really makes me worry about your well-being. Andor, funnily enough, I'd put on the list because as much as you're back rewatching season 1, Andor season 2 last year was, for me, maybe the best TV show that came out last year.
Yeah,
phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Dropped a masterpiece, completely changed how you can drop a TV show and change the films that it's related to. Yeah. I don't think that's been done too many times. Do you know what I mean? And then as soon as I finished that, I watched Rogue One, and I cried more this time watching Rogue One than I ever cried ever. I don't think I ever cried watching Rogue One. It was good. I loved it. But the best bit was Vader, coming in at the end. Now it's just it's Cassian's film.
Yeah,
I just thought that was absolutely brilliant.
Fair.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
100%.
I can't. To be honest, I have no notes.
Love that. Well, that, funnily enough, is what's probably got me kind of thinking about Star Wars again. And with Mandalorian and Grogu coming out, because I loved Mandalorian, but again, like you said about Stranger Things, Stefan, it feels like it's been a long time. And it's probably because Pedro Pascal's the busiest man in Hollywood. But it seems like it feels like it's been a long time. It also feels weird that they're doing a film. To me, I don't know about you.
It does feel like a weird jump.
It does.
3 seasons.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it feels unnecessary.
Aye.
If you remember the way it ended with him he's adopted Grogu, and then that final shot is him kind of sitting back and he's got like a home base now. He's got the ship. He's got Grogu. They're going to live their life. They could be completely disconnected from like the sequel trilogy if we don't want them to be a part of it. That's fine. They can just like fly off into the sunset. But
Do you think it's a contract
instead,
thing?
Maybe, probably.
I think it's probably based on how successful it was and how much people want it. And it's the first Star Wars film, the first cinematic release since The Rise of Skywalker. They need to start producing good quality content again. The Acolyte, as much as I liked it and thought it got a hard shake, like Star Wars is in the doldrums just now in the wider world or the wider fan base, so it needs to pick things up. But I think there's still questions to be answered about Grogu. I think we've kind of answered all the questions about the Mandalorian. He's done everything. He's decided to leave behind the code and have his mask off when he needs to and be this child's dad. So his story's told, but Grogu's isn't. We don't know. We're still to learn about that species and stuff like that. So I think I'm surprised it's. I would be surprised if it's not more about Grogu than it is about the Mandalorian. And if it does just feel like a feature-length episode, then I think that'll be a bit of a disappointment. But Andor's work on it.
My concern is that the Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be a series of set pieces loosely connected by some dialogue, and that's all it's going to be. There's not going to be like a really cool overarching story or anything. Like you say, feature-length episode.
You could have about any TV show, or any film, though, isn't it? Like I think you've just got to go and see it and see what comes out. But I wouldn't be surprised if that is what happens. But I also wouldn't allow that to be the thing that put me off wanting to go and see it. Do you know what I mean?
I'll definitely go and see it. I'll see it night one.
Aye. In fact, we should get that scheduled actually because it's coming out soon, guys. It's not far away. Very, very aware that this wee hoff's turning into a bit of a big hoff, guys. Apparently, we've not talked for a fair while, so now we're just like going to ramble on for ages. So I'm going to fire through a wee couple of bits and pieces. Hashtag Oscars so shite. You seen that? Oh man, it's so shit now. Like, I don't know what's going on. We'll talk about that at length at some point, but I'm so disappointed with it. I'm so disappointed with the stuff that's being recognised.
It means fuck all anymore. Oscars means nothing.
Exactly. I really don't think Andy's really caring too much about it anymore. But did you follow it on Sunday? Did you watch any of it?
Nope, wasn't interested.
Forgot it was on.
I was happy that Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor for Sinners. Very well deserved.
Robert Arameo should have got it for Extra.
The only movie that was nominated that I saw.
Fair.
And listen, Sinners was great and stuff like that. It was a really, really good film, but I don't know. There's just something. I just feel like the Oscars has lost its magic, and I think, and we'll, as I say, when we talk about it
right now, the 2027 Oscars will be cleaned up by Dune Part 3, and Project Hail Mary. They will clean up at the Oscars next year.
Think
so? Telling you right now. Yep.
Well, we will delve into that a bit more on the episode when we're doing the predictions, because I think that's a really good topic to touch on. Last couple of things last year, big highlights. Superman came out. Like, give me a.
I've still not seen it.
Did we hate it?
Still not seen it.
Stefan, have you seen it?
Yeah, saw it. Loved it.
Loved it.
Love him as Superman. Think he's brilliant. Superman always wanted.
I think he's all right. I think the film is okay. And I think we're in danger of doing the same thing that geek culture, if you like, did with the Batman, and trying to make out that it's this masterpiece.
I don't think it's a masterpiece, but I still loved it just because it was live action Justice League, and I like that. And I feel like all you've got to do for me, all I've really needed is for somebody to get Superman right, and I feel like they got Superman right, so I was on board.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was a step in an okay direction, but we'll let Jordan watch it at some point. We'll talk about it properly. I'm sure we'll cover that. Look, Daisy.
The dog. It's Daisy. Sorry, she's been so calm, and she's getting right.
That is all right. Severance season 2 last year was one of the big talking points. Season 3, I think, will be out this year. Stefan, I believe you're watching Severance just now.
No, it's next on my list, but I might actually drop that and watch Paradise instead, because I've still not even seen season 1, and that's Jordan kept mentioning it, that it was fantastic, and it was the kind of thing I would really like.
This could be a hot take for me. I think Paradise is a better TV show than Severance so far.
That is high praise. Severance is like the best TV show.
Severance is okay. It's good, but it's certainly not what people are cracking up to be. The Last of Us season 2 was last year as well, and obviously got a lot of flack and stuff like that. Huh? You seen it, Steve?
Say that again, sorry. I'm distracted by the dog.
Steve? The Last of Us Part 2?
Yep, saw it. Didn't really like the way they chose to film it. I don't think I agree with the split. I don't want to get into like spoiler territory or anything like that,
No.
but what they've basically done from the game, I think they should have just done, if they were going to tell it, just do it the way the game did it. That's
that kind of is what they've done.
I mean the perspective that you get to see after the big incident.
But that's going to be
what the game did.
Oh,
sorry. Now.
I thought it got so much more hate than it deserved. I thought it was still very good. There was a couple of episodes that were phenomenal, and I thought it was a really, really horrible side to people that we would count ourselves as. Like, we talk about geeks, we talk about whatever else, right? People that genuinely love this stuff. See the level of hate and vitriol that what's the actor called that plays Ellie? Bella Ramsey. The amount of hate that I believe it's they got on social and on it was disgusting, right? Like so poor. It's the same as what happened to Jake Lloyd when he played Anakin Skywalker, but now we've got social media, so the bullying is 24/7. I think anybody that got involved in that, anybody that sent any bile towards that person, I think is just a disgusting person, and I don't think they should be allowed to call themselves a geek.
To be fair, they had the last laugh because they fucking took that paycheck to the bank.
Exactly.
Well, most of these folk are sitting in their fucking Moz lofts, greeting about it.
Exactly that. But so other than that, I think what did I do? The last thing, but we'll touch on this in a big episode. It's a big year for Star Wars, which we've touched on. It's also a big year for the MCU. Last year, I mean, again, the roller coaster post Endgame has continued. It's like there's a high, there's a Spider-Man No Way Home, and then there's an Eternals. Like there's last year there was Thunderbolts, but there was also Brand New Day.
Fantastic Four.
Brand New World, sorry. Fantastic Four I thought was okay, but
it was shite.
I thought it was okay. I don't think it was great, but where are you guys with the MCU just now?
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything they can do to like really bring me back to the level of excitement. I know I'll watch it because of course I will. I just don't know if I'll ever recapture the hype that I had for previous
Infinity Saga.
Yeah, you're never going to get there again, I don't think.
Nah, never. So I was out.
It's one of those things where you think, right, are we just, if we just like aged out of it, or did we live through that so we're not into it, so it's a newer generation that's coming through? But I don't think so.
I think it's just dipped in quality. Like we were all in. I'd fell away from it for a while, and then we went to see Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts got me back in, and then the next thing I watched was Fantastic Four, and I was like, I'm out again. So like at this point, it's really just wait and see. I'm not looking forward to Doomsday. I don't think that's going to be great. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but I'm going to have low expectations, so it can only be good. I'm really looking forward to Spider-Man just because I love Tom Holland, and I think it'll be good. Another trilogy of Tom Holland Spider-Man films. I'm game.
Yeah.
But in regards to the wider MCU, I'll take it or leave it right now.
I think you've also got the problem of just oversaturation and the level of stuff that the volume of stuff that they're throwing at you, and so Infinity Saga worked so perfectly because they built the characters to the point where you really, really cared about them. And there was a film every few months, right? There was maybe 2 or 3 films a year, and you would have enough time between the last one that you would build up. Oh, I want to know what's happened, right? Yeah. Now, and you're 100% right. The quality and the consistency have dropped off of the cinema releases, but also in between it now. Last year they released Daredevil Born Again, Iron Heart, and other ones. There was at least 3 that I can't think of just now. Loki season 2, I think, was last year. But you see,
I think it's what was the one with the witch one?
yeah, Agatha.
Agatha all along.
Agatha, yeah.
You've had Loki, as I said. You've had WandaVision. We've had Hawkeye and Winter Soldier. There's just so much to try and keep on top of to still know what's happening in the movies. I just think they've overcomplicated. And then the problem is that the TV shows, for the most part, aren't great. Do you know what I mean?
I would agree with that. My favourite
Sad.
one so far has been Hawkeye. I want Hawkeye season 2 because I
don't
love
think
the
that'll
cast
happen.
and I love the chemistry between the cast in that programme.
Aye, I think you're more
I
likely
like
maybe to get what's her name that was in Sinners. That's I can't remember the character name.
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop, thank you. I think you're more likely maybe to get something with Kate Bishop and Black Widow's sister. I can't remember Andy's name now.
Florence Pugh.
Yelena, thank you.
Yelena.
You're more likely to get that, but I think Jeremy Renner, I don't think, is in a good place with Marvel just now and stuff like that. So, but it's just there's so much of it, and I think they need to have a good year. I think Doomsday and Spider-Man both need to be phenomenal. Like otherwise, I really think the MCU is in trouble.
Yep, agreed.
You know what I mean? Last thing for talking, and then we're going to finish this, and it's going to be an hour-long wee hoff, so we'll definitely call it a big hoff, or a pint. We'll call it a wee pint. What's the thing in the nearest future, or something imminent that's coming out in the coming weeks that you're most excited about?
For me, it just came out and it's Project Hail Mary. I can't wait to go see that. I'm very excited for it.
Nice.
I'm that guy. I read the book not too long ago, so I'm very, very excited.
I hadn't paid any attention to that until the other day. I saw it was Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, and now I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be so good.
Love that.
Telling you
Steve?
that's going to win Best Movie next year. Telling you right
Think
now.
so? Wow.
Yep.
I praise big expectations. I'm in denial, and I still believe that, much like I did last year, is the thing I was looking forward to. Fable, the new Fable's coming. It's right around the corner, guys. Like, I know I've been saying that for about 3 years now, but it's coming out this year, next month maybe. Who knows? So
Sponsor
yeah,
Fable.
I just
I was
I want a new Fable game.
I was listening to Joe Rogan today, and he was talking about how for 30 years now, Benjamin Netanyahu has been talking about how Iran are 2 weeks away from nuclear war and nuclear missiles, and that's Fable for you. You've been talking about this for as long as the first Fable came out. I think for me, the thing that I'm probably most excited about that's coming out soon is probably Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, I do miss there being Star Wars in the cinema. I want it to be there. I want it to be good. I think very similar to the MCU. I think if Star Wars doesn't start producing good quality again soon, I think it might be in serious trouble of having to have some sort of lengthy layoff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some other highlights coming up this year that we'll talk about on next week's episode, but 59 minutes and 56 seconds, guys. I think that's a wrap for our first wee/big hoff since the return. So, anything else
Good
you
to
want
be
to
back.
add?
No. Thanks for having us. It's good to be back. I hope you listen to it. We've missed you.
Aye, agreed. Absolutely loved it. So on that, we'll call it a day, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.
Thanks very much. See you later, troops.
See you soon.
Bye.
I stop the recording on this. See when you move to Teams.
This is going to be in the podcast.